He's been hanging around at Mar-a-Lago, weighing in on hiring decisions, joining a call between Trump and the Ukrainian president for some reason. He's been called co-president by some in Trump world. And today, multiple outlets are reporting the Israeli president, Isaac Herzog, recently called Elon Musk in hopes of getting the incoming U.S. administration to reopen talks for the release of hostages in Gaza. You would think that's the sitting president's job, Joe Biden, who's still president of the United States for another month and a half, or if not him, then the incoming president's job, Donald Trump, who was duly elected. Shouldn't be the job of his top campaign donor that no one elected.
A stark warning came from Elon Musk. He tweeted, "Singapore and other countries are going extinct."
Elon Musk revealing a second patient has been implanted with Neuralink, an experimental brain-computer interface that allows patients to control technology with their mind.
Elon Musk is promising superhuman abilities after revealing a brain chip has been implanted in a second patient. It's part of a clinical trial for the technology called Neuralink. If all goes well, Musk says he expects the company to implant 8 more patients with the device by the end of the year.
What do you make of this figure that we have never really had in the time that I've covered American politics? The richest man in the world with no public role officially, no accountability, not Senate confirmed or anything, running a kind of off-the-book operation in the name of the president he spent $250 million to elect, who has a million conflicts and seems to be like sort of calling the shots. The world's richest man, Elon Musk, spent yesterday on Capitol Hill being celebrated by Republicans who gave off the vibe that Musk's budget-slashing, workforce-purging agenda is their agenda. It's going to be the agenda of the new Congress. He walked around Capitol Hill, frankly, like he owned the place.
International Affairs editor also watching on because as the secular and the powerful world leaders who are here and those associated, the richest man in the world, well, too, Bernard Arnault in France and also Elon Musk, you've been noticing that there hasn't been tweet or X free tonight. There's been some social media, we assume, within the cathedral going on.
If it was actually him who posted it, yes, Elon Musk tweeted just about an hour ago about the beautiful cathedral with a short video of the roof of the cathedral from within the cathedral. So he wanted to document being present, and I guess he is, in the end, just like us, and he wants to show that he was there and show a little piece of the beauty of the cathedral, and he himself a little bit in awe of what he sees right now.
Yeah, just like us, is open to interpretation with Elon Musk. Have you seen his monthly salary?
Singapore is going extinct. That was Tesla CEO Elon Musk's big tweet on Thursday. The comment was a response to a post about Singapore's baby crisis. And it's not just Singapore. Musk thinks a lot of countries will go extinct. He has not named them, but earlier this week, South Korea made headlines for the same reasons, on being the first country to disappear from Earth. The headlines itself may sound alarming, but the reason is very simple. The dropping fertility rate across the globe, the ideal fertility rate required to sustain a population is 2.1. In some countries, it has dropped below 1, and that has sparked concerns.
So while Musk is basically running the presidential transition, where exactly is the president-elect, the oldest man ever elected in the history of the Republic? It was clear on the campaign trail Trump has lost a step or two, and that makes sense. He's, almost 80. Since then, he's mostly hung out and golfed at Mar-a-Lago. He did finally get out of the house yesterday for a very important event to receive an honorary Patriot of the Year award on Fox Nation. Maybe Trump doesn't have the actual energy to do the job. Maybe letting Elon Musk basically conduct diplomacy, talk to Hill lawmakers while Trump collects awards from his fans is the division of labor that Trump can handle.
Singapore's fertility rate has been declining for some time now. But in 2023, it fell to a historic low of 0.97. This refers to the number of children a woman is expected to have in her lifetime, and it has left the city-state alarmed. So Singapore did what all governments do. It tried to throw money at the problem. But even that did not help. Singapore's baby crisis is because of a couple of reasons. The cost of living crisis, the expenses of raising a baby, and the difficulties managing work and family commitment. Just offering parental leaves or cash incentives doesn't make them go away, and it's the same situation in many countries across the globe. Like South Korea. Earlier this week, It made headlines on how it could be the first country to disappear, but Beijing too is dealing with falling birth rates, and this isn't just a developed country problem. In 2023, Brazil showed the slowest population growth on record. So this is truly a global problem. In 1950, the average woman had 5 children. Today, that number is just over 2, and in many developed nations, it's far below that. For a population to hold steady, the number should be 2.1. So, what's driving this global phenomenon? The reasons are complex and intertwined, and this is an economic catastrophe. Fewer people mean fewer workers, fewer consumers, fewer taxpayers. National economies are built on demographic momentum, and that momentum is grinding to a halt. The cost of an aging population will be astronomical. Healthcare systems will buckle, pension funds will collapse, economic growth will stagnate. Civilization as we know it could run out of people.
I had no idea that he would then end up with this random position with a new randomly created organization, and now that he would be sitting and doing the diplomacy that really should be left to the president-elect of the United States.
If it's extremely safe, and you have and you can have superhuman abilities, I think probably a lot of people would choose to have it.
The news, only one of the major breakthroughs. Musk is a co-founder of the startup.
I don't want to jinx it, but it seems to have gone extremely well with the second implant. So there's a lot of signal, a lot of electrodes. It's working very well.
Elon Musk will be on Capitol Hill this morning to meet with GOP lawmakers about his role leading President-elect Trump's new Department of Government Efficiency. Musk's increasing access to the power is on the minds of a lot of influential leaders in both business and politics, and a number of them sat down with CNBC anchor and New York Times columnist Andrew Sorkin for his annual Deal Book Summit. Andrew, good to see you.
It's great to see you. Good morning. Yesterday, I did have the opportunity to speak with some leaders on Wall Street, in the government, and in technology right here in New York City. And the role of Elon Musk in Washington was a huge topic of conversation throughout the day. He is, of course, the richest man in the world, CEO of SpaceX, also Tesla, owner of X and the founder of Grok AI. And now his influence is headed to Washington. The trusted Trump ally is going to be co-leading the Department of Government Efficiency, designed to slash the size and scope of the federal government. Yesterday, I spoke with Musk's direct competitors in AI, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, and his competitor in space, Amazon and Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos, both of them great entrepreneurs in their own right, but a lot of questions about whether they worry about Elon Musk's relationship and trust and connection with Trump in the second administration.
I take at face value what has been said, which is that, he is not going to use his political power to advantage his own companies or to disadvantage his competitors.
Lots of things not to like about him, but it would go so deeply against the values I believe he holds very dear to himself that I'm not that worried about it.
And by the way, Hoda, you should know, they founded OpenAI together. So for him to say that
wow.
Is something.